Hey everyone, big shout out to Katlynn Peterson. She wanted me to do the 5-14 remembering. She commented on one of my videos. So this one goes out to you, Katlynn. Colby, you also asked me about it. I do not normally do the remembering pages, but because I was asked, I will definitely do this one for you. So Julian needs 20 boards to build 8 bookcases. He has 10 boards, so how many bookcases can he build? My first thought is if he has half the amount of boards, he should be able to build half the amount of bookcases. That's, again, just my original thought. So the answer would be 4 bookcases. Now, for number 2, we have to dive back into our minds about Unit 4 over geometry. So Jerry makes a candle shaped like the pyramid shown. The base is a regular pentagon. He paints the outside surface of the candle with shimmering paint. This is my kind of candle. How many square centimeters does he have to cover with paint? So I have to remember when I'm looking at triangles, that's what this really is split into. It's my perpendicular distance to center, or my height, times my base, divided by 2. So that equals 48. I divide that by 2 and I get 24. That's for one triangle of my base on the pentagon. I multiply that by 5 because there are 5 triangles that make up a pentagon, and I get a total of 120. So I'm going to box that out. Now I need to find the sides. I have a height of 15 and I have a base of 8 centimeters. I multiply that together and I will be dividing this by 2. So I get a total of 120. I divide that by 2 and I get 60. Now I multiply by 5 because there are 5 sides in this regular pentagon. Pentagons have 5. I get a total of 300. I'm not done yet. I have to add the 120 from the base. I get a total of 420 centimeters squared. Don't forget the squared when you are doing this. That's all about area right there. So the 5th grade field trip costs $25 per person. Sounds kind of familiar from our 6th grade one. What equation relates the total amount for the field trip, T, with the number of students going, which will be S? How much is the field trip if 35 students go? So it's going to be T is equal to 25S. $25 per student. Now I need to multiply 25 and 35. When I multiply 35 and 25, 5 times 5, 25, carry the 2, 15 plus 2 is 17. Put down a 0 as a placeholder. 2 times 5 is 10, carry the 1. So that's, 3 times 2 is 6 plus 7. I get a total of $875 total for the kids to go on the trip. Jenna is having a sidewalk sale. She pays $12 for a permit. She collects $150 for every item. Whoa, $1.50 for every item she sells. That'd be a crazy sidewalk sale. What equation relates to the total amount she makes at the sale P with the number that she sells I? So this is P, so the total amount that she makes. I have to multiply $1.50 by I, but I have to subtract the 12 because that's what she pays for a permit. If I don't subtract that, I'm really not taking into account the fees that she had. So I multiply $1.50 times 25. That's the number of items she sells. I get a total of $37.50, but I'm not done. I have to subtract 12. Once I subtract 12, because that's the permit fee, I get a total of $25.50. I know it says 2550, but I have to move the decimal point 2 places to the left. So I get a total of $25.50. For number 5, we're going to stretch our thinking and look at a different situation. It is similar to the one above, but we're still using Jenna, but we're going to look at different fees. So maybe she goes to another sidewalk sale. So this time a permit's $15, and she sells each item for $1.75. She sells 30 items at this sale. So we want to compare the two. At the first sale, I'm still going to multiply $1.50 or 1.5, multiply that by 30. And you notice here, I'm going to erase this. I just have a real big preference to having the longer number on the top. I'm not sure why, but that's just kind of been ingrained in my head. So I multiply $1.50 times 30, and I get a total, 15, carry the 1, 3, 4, $45, but I still have to subtract the $12 for her permit fees. I take away $12, and I get a total of $33 that she made. Now I want to compare that to this next one, which would be $175 times 30. This is in the case of if she sold 30 items at each sidewalk sale, but they do have different fees for permits. So when I multiply this out, I get a total of $52.50. But I have a higher permit cost of $15. So I have to subtract 15 from that. I subtract 15 from $52.50. I put that down there. 0, 5. I have to borrow from the 5. Give that a 4. Make that a 12. 12 minus 5 is 7, 3. So she makes $37.50 at the second sale. She still sold 30 items at that sale, and being able to compare it using that equation actually gives me a really good justification as to why she sold more at the second sale. Even though she had a higher permit cost, because she was charging more for each item, she ends up making more. So that's pretty cool for our friend Jenna in this problem. When you're writing the equations, always take your time and really ask, can I use this to find the number? So if I would have said, $1.50 minus 12 times I, like, holy cow, I would be getting a way different answer. It's also really good to check with a friend. I do appreciate everybody that has been watching the videos. It really makes it fun to make these videos. And thank you so much to the kids that have asked me to do certain videos. If you need help on a certain topic, I'm more than happy to do another video on it. Just let me know at school, comment on here. I know people email me too. So thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm Miss Billman, and I hope you have a great day.